The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Lawrence now going to move them around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
And that's the type of run we expect out of Taylor. We all remember his all-pro season in 2021, leading the league in yards and touchdowns. Not quite those heights in 2022 when he missed time with an injury, but in only 11 games, still reached nearly 900 yards. When he's healthy, tough to find a better runner in the league.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Richardson back to throw it. This one completes Alec Pierce.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Past the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Go.
Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
At the 36-yard line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Etienne once more. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Man in motion is Agnew.
11, Agnew.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I'm gun.
They go play action with Lawrence. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
First and 10, Taylor now. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. They'll run with Etienne. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown Jaguars. KJ Hamler. 48 yards. And the Jags have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 87 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, Richardson tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
And the Colts first down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Third. Right there.
Now it's Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ready.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Caught by Woods. Sheds off the tackle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Ready! Ready!
Dillon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Dillon again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A.J. Dillon. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Etienne bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Silver.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And just shutting him off there. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
And he's got it. Touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series.
19. Lion. Hey, check that.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Taylor. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Big 13
That's
heavy.
good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. There he goes, left side. Travis Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 74 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Richardson off the play fake. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Go.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods, 49 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Go street. 11, ag X. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That is caught, and he'll be out right at the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw caught here by Metcalf. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Done.
Metcalf motions left.
Gun. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Touchdown, Jaguars. K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet,
there he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jaguars 21.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He'll go up top here for Hamler. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey, kill!
Etienne up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal at the 8-yard
Big 13
line.
heavy. Here we go, son.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete to Hilton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Jaguars' 26-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods, 26 yards. And the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jaguars 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Straight ahead, Etienne. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
11. Take right open.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
13, Luke. Luke. 30 left.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jack.